Well, good evening, and welcome to Sweet Blessings, the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast. I'm Anna, I'm your host. I'm a retired school teacher, an author, an educational consultant, a jury consultant, a health consultant, and a certified uh, cake instructor. I bring to you a wealth of knowledge and experience to our conversation. Each episode, we dive into topics that enrich your life, from educational and personal development to health, wellness, and the art of jewelry. This is done by providing workshops and speakers, and also just giving you knowledge uh, of the different topics that might affect your life. So join me as we explore inspiring stories, expert insights, and practical advice to help you have a blessed and fulfilling lifestyle. I want to thank you again for tuning in to Sweet Blessings, the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, where we inspire, we encourage, and we empower you to live a healthier lifestyle. So, since the beginning of this year, we have been talking about, rather than talk about um, New Year's resolutions, I decided to do a series on um, practical steps to personal development, because that's basically what we need is personal development. And so when you think about it, personal development, I started off with the first. This is a series. The first episode was on, reflect, renew, really reflect, revise, and renew. So you want to, reflect on what you're doing. And this is in every aspect of your life. This is one of the things that I have done all my life was reflect. And I think that that has helped me in any type of situation that I've been in. When I think I'm at the end, especially when I was teaching, the end of the year, I would always reflect and say, well, what worked for me? What really worked for me? So those things that worked for me, I kept. Those things that but kind of worked but didn't work, I revised them or renewed. What you've been saying. So and then I renewed them, or I had renewed stuff. So that was and then the next episode was on mindset. And in this day and age, we have just basically two mindset: a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We have both. They don't think that we don't have both, because we do. We Those fixed mindset is you're fixed in your ways, you don't change it, or I can't do this, I'm not, it's not for me. Whereas it's the opposite for the growth. I can do this, I can overcome all obstacles. That's the difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset. And so therefore we try to train our brains so that we lean more so toward the growth mindset. And that was episode 2. And then episode 3 was on goals, setting goals. And in this day and age, most of us, we want to set SMART goals. And by SMART goals, just those are the acronyms. So we want them to be specific. We want them to be measurable. We want them to be achievable. We want them to be relevant, and we also want them to be time based, where we set a time, we're going to do this by a certain time. And so, during all of these episodes, I kind of went over some things with you. I started out giving you a tracker so that you can, do a few things. And then last week, my episode was on habits, forming good habits. And I talked to you about not get. I'm sorry, not get. Sorry about that. I hit the phone. Not giving up on your habits, but enhancing your habits. Habit stacking. I talked about habit stacking, so you could build upon one habit that you're doing and go ahead on. So tonight is the end of the series, y'all. And this night is about intention. And so your intentions, what are your intentions? What do you want to do? Is this something that you want, you really want to do? Well, we're going to take a little brief commercial and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit about those intentions. All righty, boom, boom. I like that. Oh, I just put that up there. I wanted you all to really see the vast uh, reach that we have. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but let's go on because we want to talk about living with intentions because that's what we want to do. What is living with intention? What is intentions? What is the definition of living with intention? So let's look at that. Living with intention is about making deliberate choices that align with your values and priorities. It involves being present, mindful, and purposeful in your actions rather than living on autopilot or reaching or reacting to external presence. So, some key concepts for this episode are mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment. And so sometimes it's hard to be in the present and not judge. And even though it says that in the Bible that you should not judge, we all are guilty of it. Sometimes we do judge when we really should not judge. Number two, clarity. Knowing your values, your goals, and what truly matters to you. So if you don't know that, you can go back and look at some of the series that I did at the very beginning, even at the last of the year, 2024, when I talked about finding your why and, what is your purpose in life? Go back and look at that. Align your goals. What is it that you actually want out of life? And what is it that you want to do? You got to find that out. Otherwise, you're going round and round and round and round, round and round. So, as you see, as I go through this process, you'll soon see what some of my goals are. You know that one of my goals is selling jewelry. That's one of my goals. I love selling jewelry. I love jewelry. And so that's part of my life. I love to travel. And so therefore you hear me talking about travel. I love crafts. So you hear me talking about crafts. These are things that I love to do. You must find your niche. So that's the purpose of going through those little exercises and all of that. And once you have found all that, then you have, we're talking about a purposeful life for 2025. It's never too late to start something. So the third thing is alignment, which you just heard me say. I talked about alignment, ensuring your actions and your decisions support your long-term vision. What is your long term vision? What is it that you want to see in the future with your life? Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not seeing what I saw for my life. So I'm making some changes. I'm making some changes because I want my vision to come true. That is my vision. I've had it for years. Okay? For real. All right. And then the last thing is gratitude. And you hear me talking about gratitude for a lot. Cultivating the habit of appreciating the small joys in life. The little bitty things in life. I'm joyful for that. I'm joyful for that. I've been trying. Oh God, I'm so thankful that I was able. I'm just little things like cleaning my refrigerator out. I've been trying for days, and something keeps getting in the way. I know. I'm thankful that I was able to get that done. So just be thankful for the small little things. I'm grateful that I'm able to put gas in my car. So you should be grateful and mindful. Grateful that you get up in the morning. Be grateful, grateful, grateful. So living with intention. So I kind of defined and intention is making deliberate decisions, but you want those decisions and things to align with your goals and your values. Okay. And there are some benefits to this, and some of those benefits are it improves your focus, it reduces stress, and Lord knows we need our stress reduced. We don't if it's why be bothered with some stress when we don't need any stress? Really, we're gonna have some stress, but if it's unnecessary, why be bothered with it? So greater sense of fulfillment, a greater sense of fulfillment. You're happier, you know. You're happier when you're living with intention. You're happier, and it makes your your over your well-being, your overwhelm all over feel better. Okay. Now you can make better decisions and you're easily to adapt to change and it improves your relationships. And I don't mean, a lot of people when you hear relationship they think boy, man, woman. No. But your relationships in life, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your family, your relationship with God. It improves all of those things. Living with intention. My notes. Number two, you want to practice living with intention daily. It should be a daily thing, something that is just a part of your life. So you want to start each day with a purpose. Start each day with a purpose. Create a morning ritual that includes gratitude, affirmation, or a goal review. Either one of those. I have a ritual in the morning. I post an affirmation every day. I call it my inspirational quote of the day. When I don't post that inspirational quote of the day, people reach out to me like it's something wrong. There's something wrong with me. Sometimes I get I get busy and get things get in the way of it. I do still post it. But if I don't post it in a little amount of time, then people come. They're like, "There's something wrong." But it's okay to check on me. I love it when you check on me. That means that you love. So check on me anytime. We need to check on each other. But have that morning ritual that you get up in the morning and do. So Here's another example of it. You can even spend 5 minutes journaling what you want to achieve and how you want to feel. 5 minutes journaling. I mean, there's many things that you can do in the morning as a ritual. Be present. Practice mindfulness in daily activities like when you're eating, when you're walking, when you're working, and do a little exercise. Take 5 deep breaths and focus on your surroundings. 5 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, and focus on your surroundings. Look, listen. Reflect and realign. That reflection is going to keep coming back to you all, keep coming back, keep coming back. Reflect is very important in your life. Reflect. So you want to take a few minutes at the end of the day to reflect on what went well and what could be improved. So remember when I told you that reflect at the beginning, that you could take that and use it in any aspect of your life. This is a prime example of it right here. Any aspect of your life. So here's a journal prompt for you. How did I honor my values today? How did I honor my values today? We're going to go to commercial. If you think about it, you can write it in the comment section. How did you value or honor your values? How did you honor your values today? So we're going to take that brief commercial. Be right back. Hello, we're back. We're back. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I'm Anna. I am the host of the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, Sweet Blessings. And this evening, we are talking about living with intentions. Living with intentions. We have set our goals, we have done all those things, and now we want to live with intentions. So, what we're trying to do is to align our goals with our intentions. Okay. So, since we took that brief break, I just want to let you know that I do go live on other platforms. One of them is Instagram. So this is my Instagram, and I go live there on Thursdays with my jury line. And I also go live on Facebook. On Facebook, I do Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and once a month I do Saturdays. I have what is called a customer appreciation day for my customers. And this is my Facebook page if you're interested in watching or coming on and having a little fun. It's all in fun. Uh, it it is. So just wanted to reach out with that. Also, I am trying to build my YouTube channel. So if you could subscribe to it, it's scrolling down there at the bottom of the screen, but you can also you can do that little at sign and just do Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, SWE, and it will pop up and you can subscribe to it. So I would greatly appreciate that if you could help me out in that situation. So we're going to go ahead and go back to talking about mindfulness prompts and exercises because these are things that you can do um, to help you in living that life of intention. So, number three is mindfulness prompts and exercise. We talked about the breathing exercise. So, here's another you're going to include 4 counts. So, you're going to hold for 4, exhale for 6, repeat 5 times to reset. So, now you have a little pattern going there. So start out slow. I'm a firm believer in starting out slow and build upon. That's what, to me, that is what it is all about. And I've told my story about exercising um, many, many times about how I used to be just exercise all the time, 50, 40 steps, in a day. And COVID came, we couldn't go any place. And so I kind of got out of that. And so I kind of didn't get back into it. So when it came time for me I started having issues, health issues. And come to find out I needed to exercise more. It has helped me, so I'm trying to get back into it. And it was very difficult for me. I started slow. I couldn't even walk around the track. But to be honest with you, I started slow and I would do it for 5 minutes. I did it for 5 minutes, y'all, just 5 minutes a day, and that was difficult for me. But now I am up to 15 minutes a day, and I'm that's a small win. Each one of those is a small win, and so I am so eternally grateful for that small that small win. So be mindfully grateful exercise. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every evening when you come in. Every evening. You've had a long day. And you need to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Now, I don't know where you're going to put them, how you're going to put them. I like putting my stuff in jars. I'm a jar girl. I got jars for everything, jars for plants, jars for beads, jars for buttons, so I'm a jar girl. And so you can put them in there. And sometimes when you're down, because everybody gets down sometimes, put one of them little pieces of paper out and read it. Sometimes it'll make you smile. Sometimes it'll make you be sad. But these are times when you are grateful. Grateful. You can put it on all 3 on one piece of paper. So that when you read, you got 3 joys. 3 things that you're grateful for. So, do that. Um, present challenge. Choose one activity to do mindfully without distraction. Okay, so for example, I need to give you an example for that one. Eating lunch. Okay, so you want to choose one activity like eating lunch to do mindfully without distraction. So you're gonna eat it without doing any distractions. You're not gonna have any distractions. You're gonna be mindful. Your mind is gonna be on what you need to have it on. You really, this is a good time to meditate, really. It's really a good time to meditate. So remembering to align your actions with your values and also to identify your core values. For example, core values. Do you know what they are? Well, it's different for each people, but my core values are my family, God, my health, my creativity, and just having fun. Life, life. So that's my example. So, and life can be many things, y'all. Exercise, because it could be many things, but that's why I said life, because I enjoy life. And whatever it is that I enjoy, I want to be able to do it. That's why I put that category there. But write down your 5 values, what you value, right? Because that's your core. Just write them down. Then you want to evaluate your daily choices. Are your daily habits supporting or distracting you from your value? I'm going to repeat that one because that's an important one. Are your daily habits supporting or distracting from your values? And so you can create a worksheet uh, with a table with 2 columns, just 2 columns, y'all, and align actions that align with my values and actions that don't align with my values. Okay. And what you can do is it gets you to thinking. It really does. If you put it down in the paper, it really kind of gets you uh, to think. We're going to take another break, y'all, and then we're going to come back. Let me get this other. Well, it's really not a commercial, but I did want to talk to you about uh, well, uh, commercial slots on my show and put it back up there again. So you can have your brand name, your business, and you can, all of those things within my podcast. Now you can do it several ways. You can do it for 1 episode. You can do it for 3 episodes. It's just up to you. But I do have packages if you're interested and you want to look at those. And then the other one, let's see if I can show this one. If you have a product, it could be, that you want to display or something like that. Just remember to, if you're interested in those type of things, please remember you can direct message me to collaborate today for those things. All right, so we are going to go ahead on and finish up um, because the next thing, which I've kind of snuck up on, is gratitude. Okay, and you'll hear me talking about gratitude all the time. I'm just telling you, I'm grateful. So why gratitude? So gratitude increases your positivity and helps focus on what truly matters. It reduces the tendency to choose unnecessary goals. So you want to practice gratitude. So write 3 things you're grateful for each day. I've said that. Include small details. I enjoyed the sound of rain, or I felt supported during a tough moment. So you have monthly check-ins for intentional living. And then at the end of each month, you want to reflect on what goals or actions brought me the most joy and fulfillment. What goals brought me the most joy and fulfillment? Because that's important. Do you want to keep doing them goals? I think so. What distractions or habits pulled me away from my intentions? Because there's going to come something along that is going to pull you away or distract you. It's inedible. Edible. You know what I mean. But it happens every day. Okay, then what adjustments can I make moving forward? So if this happens, what can you do to move forward with it? So here's some ideas and some little worksheets that you could possibly maybe use. And one of them is mindful morning template, space to write affirmations, gratitude, empowering daily improvement, true value alignment worksheets. So remember, you're going to have the column to list daily actions and evaluate alignments with values. 3, daily reflections, questions. What made me smile today? How did I show up as my best self? What's one thing I can improve tomorrow? And then the gratitude journal template. And it's just a simple format for recording your daily gratitude. Now, I'm going to stop here because I want you all to be able to see that I am offering, hold on, a ebook. Oh, no, that's not it. Nope, sorry. That's it, but that's not it. I'm offering a ebook. I kind of want to explain it to you, so I'm looking. I thought I had it on here, but evidently. Okay, let's go up. I know I had it. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So it's the end of the series. So to help you in remembering all of these things, I have written a book called Practical Steps for Personal Growth. And it kind of goes over everything that I have spoken about in the past 5 weeks. Also, it's an interactive workbook. So it gives you all kinds of things that you can uh, practice with to help you with your personal development. Let me see, is there anything else I need to tell you about that? No, it's going to be $5 for that book. And I'm going to put down here the banner where you can reach, where you can get it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you see, it's at the bottom. So that is where you can purchase that book. It's $5, and it's got lots and lots of good templates and things in it to help you uh, achieve or start on setting your purposefully goals for 2025. So let me come out. Yeah, I guess I'm doing the commercial now, but let me come out of this. Okay. And I just wanted to leave you with some quotes um, to inspire intentional living. The first one is, in a world where you can be anything, be intentional. In a world where you can be anything, be intentional. I can't tell you who it's by because it's an unknown, but it's a powerful message. Number two is, the greatest gift you can give yourself is a little bit of your own attention. Ooh. Let me repeat it. The greatest gift you can give yourself is a little bit of your own attention. It's by Anthony J. D'Angelo. The third quote is, happiness is not something ready made, it comes from your own action. Dalai Lama. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed this evening. I hope that in some kind of way I kind of inspired you, or encouraged you, or empowered you to live a fulfilling and blessed life. Now, I do have some things that are coming up, some upcoming events, which I was going to briefly show you. So let me show you that now. That's not it. Oh, sorry. I'm hitting the wrong thing. I think this is it. So you'll see my book on here as well. That's going to be released. It will be released. You can get it now. Next week I'll have a guest speaker that she'll be talking about the different entities that she has, and then I will be previewing my new series uh, that will be coming up as well. So, with that being said, I am going to leave you all this evening.